Hey everybody, hope you're doing great in every place where you are right now. I'm really excited to host you here, and I know maybe a friend of yours sending you this video, telling you to view it because he believed in you. He knew maybe you can be great at this. You can create something for your own self, utilizing the best concepts I've ever come across in my own career. I've seen people around the world transforming through this, growing their businesses, getting great results in their own businesses, reaching their own goals, knocking those ranks every single time with this concept of the 90 days game plan. Actually, 90 days game plan is a concept I came across last year when I was revealing how people make money in this business, and I realized that they utilize what we call 90 days game plan. 90 days game plan, actually, what's the concept behind this? The thing is very simple. To understand it, think of someone going to the gym, okay, and he wants to grow muscles. So there are people who go to the gym, so they go and they just work for, let's say, 15 minutes for, let's say, 20 minutes, and they relax every single time. They don't put that massive action. And there is another person who goes into the gym. His main aim is to build that muscle, in a few time, in so short period of time, let's say 3 months, 6 months. What does he do? He does massive action every single time for him to get the results he needs, because he can visualize himself growing that muscle, having that big muscles every single time. So that's actually the concept. The concept of 90 days game plan is you to focus on your business, putting in that massive action that the person who is growing in muscle in a short period of time. Because we only have two options in everything we are doing. It's either you grow it fast or you go slow and steady. And every time people, they say slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Actually, that doesn't work in this business. The thing is about action. The thing is about you going crazy about your business. You exposing your business to many people as early as possible, for them to know actually what you're up to know your vision, to know why you're doing this actually. So it gives you tremendous results in your business. So I can't wait to share this concept with you. 90 days game plan. 90 days game plan, actually, it has its own procedures. One of them is called financial results. In any business you're going to do, of course, the main point is for you to earn money, is for you to have that financial rewards every single time in your business. So the second aim of the project is to create people who make money in the business, to help people who are struggling with their business, to help people who are struggling, who have been looking for a different way to make money, to help people to make money. For those, of course, who are looking actually for a business which they can start with low income but create actually massively, at least creating even $1 million business. I've seen people transforming through this 90 days game plan, starting as nobodies, becoming somebodies after the 3 months of doing this business. And from there, the duplication going too massively in their own businesses. So we come to activities. Activities, we add in speed and power. This simply means, actually, think of actually the two people I told you in the beginning. The first one going to the gym and does 20 minutes, relaxes every single time, and the other one going to the gym. The first one does, let's say, 30 press-ups. The other one does 70 press-ups, 100 press-ups, 150 press-ups, 250 press-ups, or 200 press-ups. What does this mean actually? It's because success loves speed. It's you to put speed. Speed brings power in the business, brings you to have those results, because pressure, actually, it helps you to create diamond. Diamonds, they're created because of the pressure, which is much underground, and helps it to like squeezes it for it to have that to have that diamond every single time. So what does this mean? Is you to have that massive action, to put pressure on yourself, for you to do massive actions, to do the daily activities every single day to have the results you want. So 4 is the results you want, is financial results. Financial results, financial freedom. What does this mean? Is the concept of we doing this business is we to have the time and to have the money. We know very many people outside who have the time, like students. They have too much time, but they don't have money. And we have business owners, people who do traditional businesses, having the money but don't have time. But this concept of network marketing giving us this freedom of we having the time and having the money to spend. And your business doesn't depend on one country economy. This business, it helps you to tap into a global economy in the place where you're sitting, utilizing your laptop, utilizing your own phone, utilizing your own screen. Actually, there are 7 billion people around the world right now behind their screens looking for an opportunity, writing in Google, how can we do an online business? But you having such a business, you can even share with people. It creates that massive action and financial freedom for you. Creating income earners in your business is really actually tremendously amazing, which gives you freedom. So we come to what we call commitment. Commitment actually is to do what you said you're going to do. So we have what we call story. Story actually is everyone has to have a story and his vision. Because if you're doing such a thing, people need to see you as a powerful person. And there is no way you can show people that you're powerful other than telling them your own story. The story to make it is very simple, guys. Is what did you do before starting this business or before seeing this business? What didn't you like about what you were doing before? Who showed you this business and how did he show it to you? And what's your current situation right now? And what do you think about the future? Well, how much excited you are about the future right now? Like my own story, me, before this business, I was a student, and I was a student who was looking for a better way for me to make money, because in my family we are 8 people, we are 8 children, and I was looking for how I can make money to support my own siblings, because they are younger than me. You know, there are some families which we have those responsibilities. So I was looking for a way I can do that, but there is no way I can utilize me studying and also focusing on a work which needed too much time, but missing this business. A friend of mine once calling me, showing me the videos, showing me the marketing videos of Jeunesse. After seeing the products and everything, I decided to do this business. I decided to take this as a business for me. And it's not because today I have everything I want. I have a bigger vision, but I'm much excited about the future. I don't fear about the future. I think the future is more exciting today because of the person I became in the process. So that's my story, and that's how you can create your own story. As simple as that. So our first goal is to recruit 8 people in the business in the first month. Are we together? So if you hear about 8 people, you may think that to create this actually is really hard. Actually, no. Because we have what we call activities. Activities is when we show you how do you do this. It's very simple. Is you actually in the beginning, for example, if you didn't hear about this business before, any business you start, how do you start it? Is when you start it, you tell your people around you, come at least in my restaurant, come in my shop, come and have a cup of coffee, right? So this business too, if you start it, we have a list of 150 people around you, people in even different countries, because for us here, we own a global business. We don't depend on one country economy. People from UK, people from Dubai, people from people from Far East of Asia, in America, in South America. You can tap in with those people and you can create a global business. Of course, people you know everywhere, you can tap into them and you can help them know about what you can doing, about what you're doing, about what you're excited, and also write a list of 100 customers, 250 people list. So how do we go on this? 2, how many people do you call? Of course, if you talk to 150 people, like at least sending them message, letting them know about what you have, at least scheduling those appointments is what you tell them. I have something exciting I want to share with you, and from there they're going to tell you either they are open or they're not open. So, but if you look at the average, 150 people, 90 people, they're going to be open at your own business. People have done this. This is a real average I'm talking about right now here. And how many people are you going to invite? Not everybody tells that I'm open. They're going to answer your invitation. They're going to come and view your own the project or the business. So this gives you actually 90, 60 people who are going to attend your presentations, or they're going to attend your invitation. They're going to say, okay, I can come to review your business. And how many people do we present here? It's 40. Not everybody that says I'm going to come, it comes or she comes. So actually here you can see how we come and we filter the numbers. We filter and we go to the real people who are going to work with. and 10 presentations, you get 2 signups. That's the average in the business. Every business has its own average. So you doing the business, you need to know your own average. If you present 10 people, how many signups do you get? So you can understand that, and every time you want to get results, just focus on that. Just focus on the results you want, as simple as that. And you expose the business every single time you get the results you want. So we come on what do we need to do? How will we do it? What do we need to do? We talked about it. So how will we do it? The first month, so you get the concept. This thing is about 3 months. So any month you start, just count 3 months from now and take the same actions. Actually, this is actually something very simple you can do. So first month is the month of April. We in the company, we are applying this from the founder of the company to everybody. Right now they're applying the 90 days game plan. So you starting right now actually is a great opportunity you can utilize. Everybody is into action. You have much support. You have much training. You learn more. You will learn from your actions, from the people around you who you're working with. We have 2 presentations every single day, in English, in Turkish, and also different languages. For those who want Arabic, you can also tap into this and you can learn, as simple as that. So first month is we help those 8 people, we recruit them, and we help them to use the product effectively, to get results from the product, and we help them to grow in the business by giving them training, helping them to build, at least making some money in the first month of them starting. Second month is the month of May, is we help these 8 people to have 5 people in their own business. What does this mean, guys? Actually, if you look at your own life, your own circle of influence, everybody will have at least a circle of influence of more than 500 people, but I talked about only 250, okay? So these 8 people also, they have also a circle of influence of 500 people, but I only talk about 5 altogether. So actually, if you calculate 8 times 5, that's 40. It means 40 sales in your business. Second month, can you imagine how much growth you are having in your business? Third month is the month of June. 40 people to sign up, 5 people each. Because every person, they still have their own list. They still have their circle of influence. They can tap into selling products every single time they are making extra dollars. But I just count in a very low way, in that everybody can understand, everybody can get this concept. 40 times 5, that's 200 sales. So can you imagine how that can contribute on your own earnings, on your own example you create there? Actually, is really huge. So what you earn in 3 months is reference, like the money you make in through reference is $800 minimum. Team commissions, that's $3,000 and makes 15,000 tele. I come to promotions, 20,000 tele, that's $4,000. So if you come to the total earnings, that's 39,000 tele, that's $8,800 you're making, guys, which is really also huge in total. So we come to the career goal. Our main goal is to help you to climb the ranks, actually, to climb them and to reach to the most important track in the company, which is called Sulfur. Sulfur is the rank which is every leader starts from, and you become at least a leader who is recognized at least in the company or at least in the market we are in right now. So what does that mean? So you start duplicating in your business, which is going to create you that tremendous results. Because just imagine, targeted number of people is 250 people, 250 sales, the money you make. But just imagine 250 people, at least you have only 5 people take this thing serious and they duplicate the same thing you did, where your business can go. Can you imagine that? It's really huge. So 3, targeted amount of money is between 20,000, that's $4,000, and to 40,000 tele, and that's $8,000. So we have also surprises for those who apply this right now, and we have good surprises because from the leaders from the company at the same time. We have very many things you can utilize here. So we come to the expectations. Of course, if you hear about this, you may think that you're going to do it alone, but the answer is no. This is actually something we do together right now. Is you have the support. Is you doing right now, you have a very big opportunity you can utilize right now, and you can just contact the person who sent you this and ask him, how can I get into this? How can I get more? How can I get to know more about this? How can I get started? How can I create something for myself? So we come to the income. The support I'm talking about actually is very simple here. is you have the presentations every single day. To tap into your people who want to expose the business, you don't need to do the presentation in the beginning. Is you need to just go into massive action to learn the invitation, and we have the weekly trainings which help you and your new people who start, for you to get that momentum, to get that information, learn in the beginning so fast for them to create what they want to and to achieve what they want to achieve. So work full time. For those who want to work full time, 6 days and 6 hours daily minimum, you can create that and you can earn money, 39,000 Tele and $8,800. This is just estimation, guys. People have created this. I've seen people transforming in their own businesses from nobodies to somebody's today because of this concept. So this concept actually is really powerful if you really understand it. So we have also the work part-time. Of course, for those who say, I can't work full-time, I'm a student, at the same time, like I have a job I'm working on right now, but I want to make that extra money. And also, at the same time, maybe I want to support my children. I want to put my children in a private school. I want to go to that holiday. You can utilize this and earn that extra $4,000 in your business, guys, working 5 days a week, which can help you to create the 5 days a week and 3 hours daily. It can help you to create really great success in your business. And it doesn't stop there, guys. Think of the example you put outside there. Think of the earnings. Think of the person you're going to grow into is really much important. So the sacrifice is everything you're going to do, it needs sacrifice, because most of the time we are into our comfort zone watching Netflix. You know, there's sometimes you're free, but you don't know that whether that time you can even utilize it to do something. Those small moments, those small times you can utilize them to create your own future. 3 months from now, you need to sacrifice. Maybe instead of watching Netflix, you can focus on your goals. Instead of doing that passing time like on stupid things, you can do it to really to invest in your future. Doing those endless conversations, okay, you can utilize it to do your own business. So how you spend 3 months ahead of your life with success and high earnings will depend on your actions in the 3 months, guys. So as I said, think of the example you can give out. Visualize yourself every single day of you achieving these things I've talked about recently. How much your life can be impacted, because the most important thing is the person you're going to transform after the 3 months. Because the money can come and go, but the person you're going to turn into, the skills you're going to learn into that time are really so much important. Because me to learn this business is through the actions I was doing every single day. So is it for you? Maybe not, but again, you can do it. I was discussing with the teacher at that time, and I explained this project to her. She said, you know, I'm a teacher, it's not for me. I told her, can you imagine you utilizing this and doing this project? Won't you earn the money that we talked about? She said, I can earn it. I can even see myself earning it. I told her, of course, that's what I'm talking about. Because every single time, maybe we can't visualize ourselves reaching what we want to reach. But if you think of what's possible, it can change your perspective. It can change what you can do. It can show you where you can go. It's just to clarify what you want to achieve and focus on it. And this project, with of course with the opportunity you have with Jeunesse, it can help you to achieve what you want to achieve. As simple as that. So golden season of your life. Sometimes our life is determined by opportunities we utilize, or those ones we missed. What does this mean? I was so excited about this concept, because if you look at our life, every single time is being determined by those opportunities we utilize or those we miss. What does this mean? If you look at your life today, where you are, it's either it's determined by the opportunities you missed or those you achieved. Those you achieved, they put you where you are right now, but those you missed, just imagine where they could put you. Very many of them, every single day you lose opportunities because we are closed-minded every single time. But you opening up your mind, you can see what's possible and you can tap into that. So we have decided to help people who work with us to be winners, to become winners and income earners. Where are you in this project? Guys, I'm really excited to host you here right now for you to expose this great opportunity, most especially. Of course, network marketing, Jeunesse is an opportunity, but this concept is a very big opportunity. You knowing this concept right now, at least you applying what I've just said recently, 1 year from now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, everything in your life can really transform, of course. Because I've seen people from being nobodies to transform into somebodies, as I said. So I'm not going to make it short. Just take action. Contact the person who invited you here to expose, for you to know more about this project, and ask him more. How can I get involved? How can I set my own goals? How can I know more about this business? How can I know more about this project? And because the person who invited you, he is also applying the same thing most probably, and he's going to get the results. Don't miss out the results. At least go together. Do it together. Go and at least put hands together. You can create actually something big, because alone you can do it, but together it's really more better, because you're going to challenge yourselves. You're going to learn more. You're going to take action more. The person you're going to the person you're going to turn into after the 3 months is the most important thing. The example you're going to put out there in the marketplace. So as I said, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait for you to get the results. You can comment down on this on the results you're getting. Of course, after the 3 months, what kind of results? The first day, how did you spend it? The second day, third day. I have a friend of mine. I'm sharing this. A friend of mine applied this 90 days game plan. Right now, is one of the top earners in the company. What he did actually is, in the first day, he exposed his business to 100 people. He created conversation with 100 people in the first day, inviting them to expose his business, telling them, I have something exciting I want to share with you. I can't wait to share this thing with you, and inviting them to expose the same thing and make them watch and make them know more about what he's doing. And believe me, he has created tremendous success in his business. He has created duplication in his business right now. So it's the same thing you can utilize. And also, the second day, exposing 10 people each day in the 3 months to create the success he has right now. So can you imagine you doing the same thing? What kind of success you can create for your own self is really, really much huge, actually. Really much huge. We have very many examples, people from nobodies becoming somebodies in this, with this concept of the 90 days game plan. So as I said, I won't make it so long for you. Contact the person who invited you here. It was a pleasure to share this great concept with you. I can't wait to see your results. Bye-bye. See you.